Hi, welcome back to Artists in Their Own Words. I'm Ben Blakesley from Javboy Records, and I'm here recording on location today with the lovely and talented Angela Antolino. And Angela, you are a trained vocalist and pianist. So what kind of got you involved in music in the first place, and what kind of makes you continue on?
I don't know what got me involved. It's just something I was born loving. I started talking at 9 months old, which is pretty early. And as soon as I was talking, I was singing. I was like making up melodies, and it just started from when I was very, very little. And I would sing about anything that was going on around me. I would just make up a
So it was
song.
just in you?
It was just in me. And then once I was old enough to start training, I just started doing that, and I just kept going with it. And I just love it. It's something that's inside of me that I can't really explain.
So, and you're more of a performer than necessarily a recording artist.
Right.
What is it about the performance that really draws you, and what do you like about performing for people?
I really enjoy when someone will come up to me afterwards and say, what you did really moved me. And I do get that a lot because, I don't know, I think the type of music that I sing, like opera and classical music especially, really just draws out emotions in people, even if they're not expecting it. So often when I'm street performing, I get people who come up to me and are like in tears afterwards, and that's really the important thing for me, like that I moved someone or that I touched someone else. Like, and I just enjoy doing it. I just enjoy not necessarily the performance, like getting up in front of everyone. I just enjoy singing, and so that's just what I do.
That's what's so cool about a street performance too, is because you're performing for people and maybe having an effect on people who didn't necessarily seek out your performance.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
Just happened upon it.
Exactly.
Very cool thing.
I've had people who just have come up to me afterwards and just been just how much they loved it and how much they were moved, and they weren't expecting it, and they were just walking down the street, and all of a sudden there I was belting out an aria in the middle of the street, and people really appreciate it. Even people who don't particularly think that they like opera or the kind of music that I sing, when you're hearing it with someone right in front of you, it's a different experience than listening to a CD of this music or something like that.
Absolutely. So you're heading over to Italy now,
Mm-hmm.
and probably the bulk of your performing has been in Italy?
Yes.
Now what would you say the difference is between an American audience as opposed to an Italian audience?
I don't want to generalize and say all Americans don't appreciate it, but really street performing here is just not considered an art. It's something that people really just scoff at and pay no attention
Homeless
to.
people.
Really, yeah, it's like homeless people with bottles and like everything. And in Europe in general, street performing is an art, and there are so many people who do it. In every major city you go to, you find street performers, lots of them. And they're not just people who can't go out and get a job. They're people who are very, very good at what they do, like very good, in all different sorts of arts that they practice and everything. And in Europe, and in Italy in particular, they have such a love inside of them for the kind of music that I sing, for opera and for the Italian art songs. I mean, they wrote all that stuff. It's where it really originated. So in that country in particular, everyone just loves it, and everyone stops and listens, and everybody, even if they don't stop, they pay attention as they're walking by. They don't just like, here everybody has their iPod on and they're like on their cell phone, and they're really not paying attention to anything going on around them.
Atmosphere.
It's just a completely different atmosphere there.
Excellent. Well, thanks for talking to me today, and good luck on your next trip.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.